Hello, my wonderful darlings. So today we are going to be painting pottery. This one shall be mine. And my fiance has this one, a cutlery board. And it's because it is, of course, 3 days before Halloween and All Hallows Eve, I am in my costume. And today, for this year, I shall be Morticia Adams from the Addams Family. A woman of such grace. A woman of rare beauty. So, let's begin, shall we, darlings? So, here he is.
Hi.
And we are going to begin. So these are my colors, orange and orange, green. His is
Sort of white coloration, sand coloration, and
Blue Lagoon.
Blue.
And we always get our pottery from our family friend, or his family friend. So, yeah, I can't wait. And we're going to begin. Now, I know you guys are probably asking, well, what about my costume? Aren't I worried it's going to get hurt? Not really. I mean, it is meant for Halloween. And this does feel like something Morticia would actually do. Because she always was black. And if you're wondering why I'm kind of talking with a semi-German accent, today is my town celebration of Oktoberfest. Yes, I know. It's being celebrated quite late. But that's why I'm speaking with a German accent. And yeah, we can just sit and chat.
So what do you want to chat about?
Well, as you guys know, this is our first Halloween at our house. And, you guys should see, we live in what's called an in-law apartment. So the main house has their own Halloween decorations, which are marvelous. And they have, what's called a jumping spider, that you walk past it. You know, the trick-or-treaters will come walking past it, and it's amazing. It will make a noise and like jump out, which is always so cool. So yeah, write in the comments what you guys think of Halloween decorations. You know, some people are for them, some people are like, they're just, as my mom says, cheesy, blah, 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 blah. Or are you like us, and you've had them up since September? Yes, I've had ours up since September.
Yeah, I forget what the name is of the paint thing that's put in here that's supposed to add in a bit of a sparkle effect. Not sparkle thing, like accents in the specific paints. The true color, the thing it's called in the store is called Patriot, where in addition to it being basically a white paint, it'll have some red and blue bits here and there.
Patriot, how we don't live in Massachusetts, but we live close to it. And anybody who thinks a patriot that know history are going to think about our American Revolutionary War with the Patriots and the Minutemen.
Fun fact, we declared independence before the rest of the country did in Rhode Island, but we didn't bother joining until it was the 13th one. 13th to join, but first declare independence. Technically.
Yeah, us in Rhode Island, we're interesting. A lot of people do know us to be like the rebellious state, at least when in New England. We can be quite rebellious in our nature. But yeah, so a proud history, and patriots, of course, mean different things. For those football lovers, we got the New England Patriots. But yeah, patriot can mean a lot of different things. So I'm curious to see yours when yours comes.
Okay. I'm mainly doing this as the base coat.
Now, as you guys probably have heard me say, he's the artist, not me.
You do well, love.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't think you guys can. But I have my pumpkin from last time. And that actually came out pretty good. Okay, I see some of the... It looks like it would be the blue and the red.
Yeah, there's little spark things that just stick out like a texture.
Wunderbar! I sound like Richtofen from Call of Duty. Every time I say that. It's wunderbar! How's mine looking?
It's looking good. You have some wet paints here and there. Some of your paint is still pretty red on this part and that part.
Wet? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get them to calm down.
I'll put this out of the way, or would be so we can see the thing. There we go.
So, honey, tell them your horror story when it comes to... He actually does have a costume idea in mind, but let them know your horror story.
Horror story? What do you mean?
With the mask.
Oh, that thing. Okay, so about 7 days ago, I had ordered a mask on Amazon. And apparently no one at Amazon decided to inform me of the fact that it was delayed. So when I was getting pretty close to when it was expected to show up, I ended up eventually giving them asking why it hasn't showed up at all yet. Apparently, they messed up somewhere on the logistics department, and either didn't label or mislabeled it, so it just never showed up. But they also never bothered to contact me about it never being delivered.
Which, you know what, that... I love Amazon, I do. And I just felt that was extremely unprofessional of them. Especially because, Halloween's coming up, and they know people are buying these costumes to get ready for Halloween. And it just feels a little unprofessional that they do not inform him about the fact that his costume did ever ship.
It got to whoever was supposed to be the carrier, but they never delivered. They never sent it out, I think, or whatever. it was never on its way.
So it's still in whatever state?
Yeah. Well, it's weird since it's initially said that it was in Providence, Rhode Island, but then it was in like Massachusetts somewhere.
Which means that it probably got sent back.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Write in the comments what you guys think.
Oh, what the heck did I get underneath my nails? Oh, wait, that's from the cooking earlier.
Yes, he cooked a nice HelloFresh meal for us. And it was really, really good. And HelloFresh is a hit or miss with us. Sometimes it's really good. Other times we're just like, really?
Also, did you select the things that are coming up? Or no?
No.
You haven't? Okay. When are you able to do that?
I skipped this week, so I'll do it next week. Why?
Just curious, since I don't know what we're going to be doing next week for that. Since every so often we get something that we don't have the tools for over here.
Or that we don't like.
That too, but mainly the stuff that we don't have tools for keeps getting selected.
Yeah, so that's one thing with our delivery service, which is HelloFresh, is if you don't do it in time, HelloFresh will select your meals for you, which, you know, it's good at times, but other times it's just like, why in the world do you think I will like that?
I mean, you could always set up a timer to let yourself know when you can select, or when the deadline is.
It's Friday nights.
Okay.
But that's one pumpkin. And it looks good on camera. So you guys are probably seeing I only had 2 oranges, and 3 pumpkins. Thinking of mixing the top one, mixing these 2 colors together somehow. See what kind of orange. I could have just bought a 3rd orange, but I'm just like, yeah, no. And as you guys can see, I haven't actually gotten anything on my costume yet.
Yet.
If you're gonna try and jinx it, I'm gonna smack you.
I'm not jinxing it. You were the one that mentioned it. So technically, you'd be jinxing yourself.
Mm-hmm. This one, you can tell, at least looks a lot more orangey. Which, if you guys can see, we just bought 2 pumpkins today that we're gonna hopefully carve. This one over here didn't want to really carve one, and I'm like, oh no, you're carving something.
I never said that. I was just looking at the price tag.
Which we bought it, so, well, I mean, I bought it. So.
And I wanted to be considerate to you, know.
But yeah, so you can paint, as in carve. Sorry, I'm getting all my terms mixed up. You can carve using a sugar pumpkin. I think it got put under.
Yep, sugar pumpkin is the one I got.
Which, if you guys remember a video, I believe it was last year. Or, yeah, last year, which I wasn't living in this house yet. But I filmed it when I was here. That was the type of pumpkin that I dealt with last year. It's amazing how these years just go by. Crazy. Yeah, yours is kind of hard to see on the camera.
Yep.
I might do a TikTok live with the pumpkin carving. For those who've been on TikTok, you've kind of seen that an alert about pumpkin carving with live creators. So I might try to take a dip on that.
Don't fall asleep, computer.
Don't flash.
Don't fall asleep, computer. Computer.
He's having way too much fun, isn't he, ladies? But yeah, this pumpkin actually came at a pumpkin, as in this carving, came at a actually reasonably good price. Our family friend who owns the art studio, she actually did go to art school. So this is all from her, and it's just amazing. We have so many things. I can do actually a whole video on the things that we bought and painted from her place. Just gonna wait a little bit. So he may or may not put our last name, which I will not say on camera what it is. We're not married yet, but I'm hoping if he does do our name on the board, it's going to have the name we'll share. Which I am getting married a year from yesterday, on October 27th. So I can't wait. How fitting. My birthday is October 23rd. Yeah, 23rd. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm super excited. In the comments, if anyone is married and want to tell stories of your wedding, I would love to hear them. Especially those that got married around Halloween time. I always like, well, to me, it's holiday weddings. A lot of people just think, oh, Christmas or Thanksgiving, but Halloween does count as a holiday in the United States, and I know some people overseas that celebrate Halloween. Even though it's not really part of their culture, they celebrate it because there's a lot of American tourists in their area, or they themselves just fell in love with the holiday. And then All Hallows Eve in Samaria. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that.
Wait, can I say Cymbalia?
Yeah, the Wiccan holiday, or All Hallows Eve.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the country.
No.
Cymbalia. So it's I'm trying to remember if that's how it's pronounced. No, it's
Write it in
Cambodia. It's Cambodia I'm thinking of.
Cambodia.
So, where was that other country though I'm thinking of then?
Zimbabwe?
No, that's Zimbabwe.
I'm gonna edit this part out anyway.
You can probably keep it in. More content.
How does it look, baby?
It's looking great.
I don't care if it's uneven. So I don't know if you guys can see that, the two different colors. But I'm hoping to combine the first two together somehow. And then I do have a green for the tree limbs. But this is probably going to come out unevenly in the kiln. But I don't care. I'd rather the front be, you know, darker than the beginning part. And I'm actually getting paint all over the first pumpkin. But as I said, I'm hoping to combine the two colors, the two orange shades. I do know terminology, so not very well. What do you think?
Looking really good. You can probably turn the thing towards them so they can see it. I should probably take out a light so we can see it better. Light.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Or
Oop.
ta-da!
Now we're just missing this one on top.
And it looks like an eye coming out. I see you.
For those who know the rescuers, the diamonds. I forget what it's called. Crazy. But yeah, so. Alright, how am I going to combine this? Probably like this.
Or
Hang on, let me do just one. I almost need like another lid. Clean lid. I'll do it on the paper just to see how it's going to be. Mixing it together. Okay, yeah, it slightly brightens it up because this one, again, it's tickle, 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 tickle. So probably what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do one color and then kind of like, well, you can kind of see it actually. Because now it kind of looks more like a coral color. Why am I using this one? I'm going to use this one. Kind of mixing them together. The best I can, of course. So I'm kind of just like physically mixing them together. And yeah, you can kind of tell it's a little bit lighter. But if we have two pumpkins the same color, hey, I don't care. It's all in the fun. So how many of you have to work on Halloween? Going back to, it's a holiday, but at the same time, it's not a holiday. As in, it's not. Well, it is a holiday, but it's not one that you can usually get work off of. However, my the company I do work for has not that this would be my case, but exceptions for like religious holidays such as Day of the Dead for those who celebrate it, Muslim holidays, And a lot of Jewish holidays, I think. It's also listed on there. But just like the floating holidays. And I get Christmas Day off, which is December 25th. But I might ask to get Christmas Eve off as well. It kind of like, it depends on whether or not he works or not. If you guys notice the difference in the quality, I actually bought a new laptop. It was a present for me, and this is a MacBook Pro. I did own a Dell, which I still do have that computer. I just don't really use it. And I'm getting stuff on me, as in on my skin, but I'm not getting anything actually on my costume. No, it doesn't matter if I do.
I'll move this thing closer to you. Here's your drink.
Yeah. I mean, to drink from this because it is Oktoberfest. Which
Sophia?
I actually can't really drink alcohol with one of my medications. But yeah, I'll do like a Mike's, but Mike's or Angry Orchard. Other than that, I'm not really like huge with alcohol anyway. I'm in my late 20s, so I've been able to drink alcohol since I was 21. Or kind of a little after 21, because my mother, who is extremely overprotective and still likes to control a lot of my life, she did not like the idea of me turning 21. She's like, "You're gonna get drunk on your first night?" Which I did have a drink that night. But as I said, with my current medical diagnosis, one of the medications that I'm on doesn't exactly go well when it comes to alcohol. So I don't really drink alcohol anyway. How's it look?
Looking great, my lord.
Really small. Okay, I'll do this one.
So what do you plan on doing for the green?
It's tree limbs.
Oh, okay.
Which there's actually two. I didn't see this one down here. So this one's probably going to be all orange. I can figure out how to get it. I call it a tree limb, a stem. Because pumpkins don't grow on trees.
Yep.
And I'm getting my nails all messed up, but hey, I need to get them redone anyway.
They do grow from puppies.
Honey!
What? Did you tell them about the story about how King, got...
You can tell them.
Okay. So, last Halloween, we ended up giving our puppy named King a pumpkin, which he ate gladly. And then eventually, a pumpkin grew out of, the leftovers, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
He left. So he technically planted a pumpkin.
And when we say planted, we mean planted.
Yep. Homemade from fertilizer.
So yeah, he was very lucky and he got a pumpkin.
Yep. When life gives you pumpkins, you make a pumpkin plant.
Pie.
This
Plant
case
or
would be a
pie?
plant because he's a puppy. And I don't think he knows how to make a pie yet.
He'll learn. He's very, very smart, but sometimes a little too smart for his own good. I'm probably putting way too many layers on here, but I don't care. You know, it's a decoration. And we do have kind of a sunroom that we're using for storage. We have to put all this stuff away, and of course we have the proper newspapers and everything to make sure that these don't break, which luckily they haven't broken yet, but right before we turned the camera on, I did break a candle that we had. I think it got caught on my sleeve. Oh, I got it on my costume.
Yep.
Oh well, I don't care. Small. I'm a Trisha Adams. It's not like I
Oh,
call.
so you got one right over here.
I have cat's eyes nail polish, and yeah, I probably should take that off tonight.
With cat eye nail polish. Oh, that. Okay, got it.
Green, because it is on here.
Yay.
And that is our video, everyone. I will post pictures of what it looks like. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Jump scare.